Hey everyone, what's going on? In this video, we are going to be talking about an electric aircraft company that is going to be going public via Spac merger. This company is called Archer Aviation. They actually have relations with Fiat Chrysler. Now we're going to go over a bit of the background of this company and talk about more of their relations with Fiat Chrysler, but hope it's not too much to ask for an early thumbs up on this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and turn on those post notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. As always, I appreciate the support so much. Also, I'm not a financial advisor, so let's get right into this. Electric aircraft startup Archer to go public at multi-billion-dollar valuation via Spac. This article was posted yesterday, February 4th, 2021. The electric aircraft startup Archer Aviation plans to go public by merging with a special purpose acquisition company, or Spac, in a deal that will give the company a multi-billion-dollar valuation, according to people familiar with the matter. Now, there is no set Spac yet that is targeting this company, but the announcement could come as early as next week, these people told IPO Edge. Some of the terms of the agreement are not final. The transaction announcement will likely include PIPE financing of at least $500 million from strategic investors, including an airline company. I do not know what airline this could be. Maybe it's one of the biggest airline companies here in the United States, but definitely something to keep an eye on. So Archer Aviation is California based. They are chasing an electric air mobility market that Morgan Stanley says could be valued at $1.5 trillion by 2040. They're in the same space as EHang, which is a company in China. I've talked about them before in one of my last videos about best two stocks to buy. They're creating air taxis, and they also do service logistics and stuff like that. So this could be potentially a competition between the two. And EHang stock has been performing so well the past couple months. Guys, it is almost at $80 a share. I jumped in on this company when it was around $15, I believe. Moving on, Archer is developing electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft to serve as an environmentally sustainable air taxi. The top range of the aircraft is 60 miles at a speed of 150 miles per hour, according to Archer's website. So since this company, Archer Aviation, is going to be serving as an environmentally sustainable air taxi, they could do potentially very well under the Biden administration with his plans for a green plan and so much more with that stuff. Now, like I mentioned, they do have a partnership with Fiat Chrysler. It says here the company said in January it entered into an agreement with Fiat Automobiles to benefit from access to FCA's low-cost supply chain, advanced composite material capabilities, and engineering design experience. So to give you a quick background on this agreement, let's go over this article. Fiat Chrysler teams with startup Archer to build an electric air taxi. FCA will provide access to its low-cost supply chain, advanced composite material capabilities, and engineering and design experience, according to Archer. The aim is to unveil the electric aircraft design in 2021 and start manufacturing in 2023. So they're going to be potentially showcasing this electric aircraft design this year, so that's a catalyst to look out for. And manufacturing will start in 2023, so still a little ways from now until they start developing this electric air taxi, but definitely something to look forward to very much. But I really do believe in this space, the air mobility space, in terms of drones and air taxis and stuff like that, because it's, we're developing so much as humans in terms of creating technology, and it's crazy how innovative we are becoming with technology. So maybe in about 20 years, 15 years, we'll start seeing drones and air taxis all over the atmosphere, delivering food, delivering goods, products. It's going to be amazing. So far, Archer has only released a teaser image of the aircraft showing a sleek 6-prop VTOL design. Presumably the wings or individual engines rotate to allow for both VTOL and decent forward travel speeds. The design differs from others we've seen, like Lilium's aircraft, which has the propulsive fans hidden in the wings. It's also nothing like the drone type designs from Volocopter, Joby, and Hyundai. It does look like a bit like Larry Page's Cora air taxi, however. Now if we go on their page, this is what the design looks like. Looks very sleek. It does. Very nice, very bold design. Definitely looks like something out of the future, at least to me. Now this is what the co-founder and co-CEO of Archer Aviation, Brad Adcock, said. Archer said it's been hyper-focused on the customer part of the design, aiming to offer increased safety while producing minimal noise compared to helicopters. Now, we are working with a seasoned industry-leading automotive partner to produce thousands of aircraft reliably and affordably every single year. Now, it does say here that all passenger aircraft must pass a rigorous FAA certification process that's daunting even for experienced companies like Boeing, and it's still not clear how thousands of air taxis would fit into the current air traffic control system. On top of that, so far we've seen 0 eVTOL aircraft that look ready for human transport or mass production. Now, this last part is true. We have not seen any eVTOL aircraft companies ready to bring on humans on board yet. And now, as far as the EHang, they're still doing tests. They're doing man tests still with their AAVs. So that's something that is still in the works. Now we're here on their page looking at their master plan. And like I did mention, that I really do believe in this space, in the aircraft air mobility space industry, because here it says today half of the world lives in cities, and the United Nations projects that by 2050, close to 70% of the world will live in cities. The timescale around scaling ground infrastructure, roads, and bridges are too long and costly, and given their 2D nature, can't support a 3D city. If you can build an electric aircraft that has high performance, low cost, high safety, and low noise, you have the ability to unlock a new dimension of travel, one that lives in the third dimension and has almost infinite scaling potential. We believe this is the start of a new golden age of aviation that we haven't seen in 100 years. So this is very true. Cities are just growing. They're building tons of skyscrapers. Have you seen New York City? Like, that's crazy. It is truly a concrete jungle. There's like so many skyscrapers. And that is one of the reasons why I believe that this space is going to do very well. And they're just going to be needed. At least that's what I think. Now, one of their goals is to make our electric aircraft just as safe as commercial airlines. It says here, critical parts are any part where the failure could have a catastrophic effect upon the vehicle, and they ultimately limit achievable safety levels in helicopters. As we're designing today, there should be no failure that results in a complete loss of power to the vehicle. Our aircraft will have no single point of failure that can cause a catastrophic failure. Component reliability should be higher for key electric powertrain components. There are significantly fewer moving parts in an electric motor than in a gas turbine or piston engine. Batteries will be designed to be tolerant to cell failures, either open circuit or hard shorts that may result in individual cell thermal runaway. We have set battery requirements so that thermal runaway will not propagate through the battery pack, and that any gases are vented from the aircraft. Using smaller cells also means that the battery can continue to provide energy power with high reliability to get the vehicle back on the ground, even if some cells have failed. So they really do. Archer Aviation does have a master plan already on how the engineering is going to be, the design, what it's going to look like, and so much more. And again, because this company is developing an electric air taxi, they have the potential to do very, very well under the Biden administration as he is planning and moving towards his green plan. But in short, they do have their master plan here. 1, build an aircraft to demonstrate the capabilities of electric VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing. 2, certify an aircraft that is just as safe as commercial airliners. 3, launch commercial routes in cities and integrate autonomous systems for safety. And to end it off, our mission is to advance the benefits of sustainable air mobility by creating the world's leading air mobility network. We will push the world towards a zero emissions future. So this company seems very, very interesting to me already. I know that they are just a startup, but it really does look like they have their plan together. Hopefully they can execute, and hopefully that they can do very, very well. And also, even though it says here that it is not clear which Spac intends to merge with Archer, the company didn't immediately respond to requests for comment. Remember that it does say that the announcement could come as early as next week. So definitely something to look out for if you're interested in this company. I'm definitely going to be watching and keeping an eye out, because I do believe in this space, in the air mobility space, in terms of drones and air taxis and things of that nature. But we shall see, and we shall keep an eye out. But let me know what you guys think about this company, about this potential Spac. As always, your thoughts are appreciated. Also, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and turn on those post notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. As always, I appreciate the support so much. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video.